YouTube viewers, and welcome to the Ballan Parkway OO gauge layout phase 3 part 8. I've been working on this junction section, so a little crossover between the main line to the entrance throat of the cement works I'm working on. So basically these points here are now motorised using the tortoise point switch motors which are underneath the board there. So there's two there, one at that end, which are all live now. And this is the entrance into the throat of the cement works. Just to give you a better illustration of what I'm trying to achieve here, this line here will go into the hopper distribution point, which fills the hoppers on the trains passing through, and the opposite side is a single track going into some sidings which I might divide up into a few little sidings at the end point of the layout there. Obviously this section here is to run the trains through to the opposite side of the track coming out of the cement plant. So say this is all wired up now with point motors, and this offshoot siding here into the plant itself. I am considering putting in a couple of sidings in here, say from this point onwards, to make a couple of sidings for the wagon loads. Probably get about, I don't know, 9 wagons on there. Perhaps splitting that into 2, depending on the room. So you get sidings coming off on another point from this section going towards that side of the layout. Just to give you an idea. Coming off there, and perhaps one of that side as well. Just for parking the wagons up. Maybe even a shunting shed for an industrial shunter. I'm not sure yet. The line to the loading warehouse, I'm going to have a small road section over here. So I'm going to actually put one track in here and a road section. I'm going to cover this with like a concrete covering. I'll use balsa wood for that, which is going to be painted, so vehicles can drive over that. So I'm going to raise that section there. Now whether I split this off into sidings to the end of the layout, I'm not sure yet. Also, coming out the section from the loading hopper bay, do I bring this down into another point section here, back on the main line, or do I put it onto this section for shunting with an industrial locomotive and back out through the system at the bottom there? Just give me comments on that. I think I'm just going to use this as a main line and connect via the actual throat of the cement works just here. Also, this track isn't down by the way yet. This is just what I'm proposing. This is an idea. I've got to get this point here motorised and properly fitted, so this isn't fitted properly yet, but this is just an idea on the emphasis of the cement works. I've got plenty of ideas here. I'll show you what I've done here. These points where the connections are between the rails, I've fitted these Pico electrical rail connectors. These are wired up now with a bus loop going around the layout, which will be eventually connected to the other side. It's just say soldering the wires to the track, which is very messy, so these are quite a good idea from Pico. So I've fitted those around the layout, what I've done on the extension. Just give you an idea what I'm proposing to do. This will be the main line next to the cement works. Obviously there's more buildings to go up here. That's the sidings run into the main cement works link, and that just joins on with the old section of the layout into the station there. So you've got a good run down there. It's not too cramped with the sidings into the cement plant, so we have plenty of room for scope there. On the existing layout, I've got this dapole semaphore signal, which is an LMS type. It's situated at the downside of platform 2. I've rewired that again because it was on a corner piece before. So I put the sensor, which is a Heathcote electronics infrared sensor, just after the point here. So I'll just put my finger over that. Signal's now gone to green with the up position. So I've just got to test that with some rolling stock and a locomotive, but it works. I thought I broke it when I took it to pieces, but I've rewired it and it's fine. Okay, just see how this performs on a test run through the point system for the throat of the cement works. Let's give it a whirl. Set the trigger off for the lights. So the signal at the bottom there has been triggered, so it's working perfectly.